Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Smith. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Yarnell. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Sun Devils offense has its first opportunity of the day. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, I am a great... when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back to pass. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They'll run it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Bring in the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Yarnell. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last possession, the early punt, losing track of the downs, whatever it was, David, that was a fireable offense. They better atone here.
I mean, that is unbelievable that no one catches that. Like the first coach, the second coach, maybe a player. Hey, it's not fourth down, and we punted the football. I got nothing.
The only dude who liked that play call was the punter.
Analytics replaced with idiotics.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see that.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football.
And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Chang. Here's the pressure. Oh, The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Chang. Here's a heat. Touchdown, UNLV. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll gather on the sidelines now as we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
3rd down coming up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. go back to work on offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Right on the money. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Chang. They're working that left side. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Tate. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Challenge presented by EA Sports.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Chang. Fires left. Pulls it in. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his...
Touchdown, Tigers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Looking for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
A loss of 8 yards on the play.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Here comes the heat. Got his man downfield. Touchdown LSU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. Runs through the tackle.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
To the air, it's Stone. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it near midfield. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll give it to Johnson. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Gain of 24. And first down for the offense.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buffalo Bulls. Take it away, broadcast team.
Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So Kent State's offense will have its first possession of the game. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, and try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.